morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is April 24, 2017, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the economic calendar today, just one coming up, one pair of news, German Ifo Business Climate coming up at 10 a.m. South African time. So check that out as that coming out today. Looking at the market, okay, just want to remind everybody we're coming into Monday morning with a new perspective in life. Basically, France had its preliminary elections yesterday, obviously following up with the subsequent election. So two runner-ups, okay, market reacted quite favorably to it, okay, and this is, just the market doesn't like doubt, okay, just keep that in mind when you're trading. It doesn't like when there's a bit of doubt in the market, when there's no direction. It can handle direction, even if it's bad news, okay? It can handle direction, okay? Either going down if it's bad news. And good news, it just goes up. So, but once you're in a world of limbo, it can't handle that. So that's what we saw in a lot of the rotation of the markets last week. And we're going to go into it right here. Looking at the Euro USD here, we're trading above this 108 level. We're at resistance right here. Might look to short this up here, as the markets have bounced, topped, because of the favorable news coming out of France. At least we have some sort of direction of which way we're going. I think we're going to be in a bit of state of limbo again, because we're going to be going and doing this again with the UK, and we're going to be doing this again with France, obviously. So we might correct here. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So we might look to, if we don't break out higher, we don't sustain this level, I definitely think that we're going to correct this and go down to 107.7. Now that's my personal view, so just keep an eye on that as we do. Looking at the GBP USD, we're just retracing a little bit. Now this looks like it's much stronger to me. Okay, this looks like it's sustaining itself. It's not going down so quickly. So we might see an additional upper move subsequently to this retracement a little bit. So just keep an eye on this. It might not look like it's going to take off right away, because had it taken off right away, it shows that it was really strong. In this case, it didn't. So just keep an eye on this as this unfolds. USD Japanese yen also correcting itself, as you can see here. We're just above this, below this resistance level, previously support level, as you can see here. So this is a 110.54 is a major level. As you can see, in the euro, we're just about there. In the USD Japanese yen, we're going to see some other symbols as well. But you can see here that we're just hovering, around resistance level. Will we sustain it? Will we retrace? That's the question of the day, and that's what you got to look for. Signs to see how we unfold. We're looking at gold here. Gold retraced, okay, with the news, okay, positive news for the markets is relatively negative news for gold, okay. So gold is trading 1270. We were trading as high as 1292 towards the end of last week, hitting a little bit of resistance at 1300-ish level. I think we could still go down to 1255 if we do continue this trend of this positive news. However, if we don't, we can definitely see gold go back to 1295, 1300-ish level and challenge that resistance at that level as well. So keep an eye on that. Oil retraced last week. We're just trading above this 49.93 level at somewhat of a support here, so just keep an eye on this as well. It looks like we're on the relative strength index. It looks like we're coming down to a bottom here, or some sort of like a bounce, perhaps. Looking at the USD ZAR, now this has been really a big play since it topped out at 1394-ish level, and we retraced since then. We're trading a whole point below that. Okay, so we're trading at 1296 here, and we challenged some of our previous support levels, 1334, 1346, 1350, obviously a very sharp number. So we're below our 30-day average as well. So that's a major breakout on the downside. But you might want to be careful if you are shorting this further. You're chasing it further down. However, if you are shorted from previously, you might want to look to start closing out your position and covering your shorts. Looking at the Dow Jones, very positive news, right? 20,686. big gap up from this 20,490-ish level from last Friday, and you see that this has really been a correctional move, right? So my next resistance level on the Dow Jones is 12,800-ish level. Okay, that's my next resistance. If we do sustain this above this level and we do continue going up, that's something to really look forward to and see how that actually unfolds. So, you know, if you do have the chance today to see how this unfolds, I'm going to start even trading it from now, either seeing if it does go further down, maybe to short it. If it does go further up, maybe to continue going long. Who knows? You know, you have to really, you know, play the levels and see the momentum if it does follow through, because we're breaking out from this resistance level just ever so slightly. And I'd like to see if we do break out some sort of a bigger candle on the way up, maybe finishing the day or continuing the day above 20,700-ish level. Remember, we do have this resistance at 20,800-ish level. So correctional move or breakout move, got to keep an eye on this and see how this unfolds. My name is Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.